So this is our old parrot cage, which is a Voyager, which we've had for years. But we wanted to get more space for the birds because they're not out all of the time. So we've got this one to replace it. It's a Rainforest Double Flight Cage. Comes in a couple of big boxes like this. We're going to put it together now and see what it's like, and we'll show you how it works for the birds. I've got the first half built. I think the tips we found so far was we built the door before putting anything together, because you need to get the latches and stuff onto that. We found it's obvious which way round these pieces go, because you've got things that need to be on the outside. It wasn't so obvious for the back piece, so if you just come and have a closer look, we realised that on the side pieces, the vertical section is on the outside of the cage, and we weren't sure for the back piece, so we've made sure to do the same and have the vertical bit on the outside. I don't know if that matters, but we figured it was better to do it that way. Okay, so we've got it together. We were puzzled what these bits were for, these little flaps that go on the bottom, but whatever. And we think these doors are a little bit loose. We're going to see if we can tighten up the latch at the top of them. There was a few bits that had got bent in transit, but we were able to straighten them out again. And there was a couple of bits where it was hard to get the leg frame together. The holes weren't quite in the right place, but with a bit of pushing and shoving, we were able to get it all to go together okay. So not perfect, but pretty good actually. We're going to get the birds into it soon. So with the cage all together, we've got the birds in now. Are you enjoying it? Yeah? So a few interesting features to talk about. Obviously there's the doors, and they have a secure latch. It doesn't lock, but for cockatiels that's fine. There's also these neat little kind of platforms that fold out, so that's quite useful. A key thing with this cage is it's got a divider in the middle that you can slide in and out. Our birds aren't used to this yet. So if you want to separate the cage into two halves with males and females, or if they're maybe nesting in one half, you can do that kind of thing. Under these flaps here, we've got the trays that slide out, so that will catch any seeds and things that fall through. Above that tray, there is actually a grill that we've put a sheet of paper on top of that to catch the bird droppings and seed and stuff. The seed bowls are behind hatches, so the hatch is open, and the seed balls very easily lift out, and you can refill them, move them around. It's got 6 places to put bowls, but it actually only comes with 4 bowls, but you can move them around to different places. It came with a couple of these little wooden perches that slot in. We've already had loads of the kind of metal cord ropes to put in, so we've used them as well. What's quite handy, you can see underneath, there's a storage area as well. So this shelf forms part of the structure of the base, but it's quite handy to have a place to put all the birds' kit. And as you can see from the birds, they have, within an hour or so, they've already moved in and decided that this is a nice little home. You like this, don't you? Yeah? A couple of happy birds here.